Dude, that's the ones that they feed like beer and shit.
Yeah, the source material.
But I don't know about the other one. I've never had the other one.
Well, it's because it's like $30,000 a steak.
Yeah.
You haven't had that?
No.
Oh, it's pretty good, guys. They serve it for lunch at the government.
I used to work at the government, and all we got was fucking steak and lobster. So I don't know what this new bullshit is, this Trump administration, but
That's the Navy, you know. We've got a lot of big.
the Air
boats.
Force definitely has better food than the Navy. Hard stance.
Hard
Air
stance.
Force has the best food out of the military.
Oh, stream's
What
up.
makes you think that? Oh.
It's a fucking fact.
It's
Ask
Thursday,
anybody.
motherfuckers!
And you know what that means? Hey! It's time for some spicy synth.
Was this Dirty Girl? Oh, Thirsty Girl. Yeah.
Thirsty girl. Dirty girl. Dirty girl. Ooh. Put it up. Very good. All right. So, it's been 2 weeks, 3 weeks, third week, 2 weeks, 1 week. It's today.
I'll be right back. I gotta go grab my flute.
You can continue.
You can turn the music.
Leave it on the whole
She
time.
starts the stream. He hits the button. And he
And then he goes.
leaves.
He does hit the button.
I'll be right back.
Addiction,
So unprepared.
addiction takes priority.
We're pro addiction stream.
All right, hard stance, pro addiction. And
I'm
what I'm
addicted
addicted
to
to
life.
is not life. Life can go. I'm addicted to playing whatever this is called. Legends of Thül, roll cool episode, whatever.
Oh,
shit.
We'll fix it in
Fuck.
post.
I didn't choose the stream.
17.
Hold up. Hold up.
And it's time to see what the fuck you guys are gonna do about this.
Do we have any sponsors?
Oh, is there any sponsors tonight?
I actually do have one.
Okay.
Fish.
I got a
Who's
call today
fish?
from Edward Jones, and they said that they're going to make me an offer as soon
I
as...
don't think this is time you plug in your.
I don't think this is the time for that at all.
No. Tonight's stream is brought to you by vodka and Gatorade. For when you want to
Especially
black
not
out,
with
but you
that
still
like
got to
that,
get up
yeah.
in the morning.
Especially not in that manner.
They'll find this on your background check.
Oh, they can fucking suck a cuck.
Okay, man.
And
That'd be
I'm
hilarious.
jobless again. Yeah.
That'd be. I would love that.
that would be a lot. That would be just a lot of happenings. So, following whatever that was, so last time got fucked up. Emotionally, physically, testosteronically. Panic attacky.
Yeah, panic attack inducing, certainly.
What is this, episode 617?
17.
23. So you guys, I don't remember how it started. Got back to the caravan at some point after some debauchery of killing, and seemed to be going well, but Enzo had to stew over what he saw when you guys were fighting the hag, the Appleton hag. Ended up alerting his comrades, and was noticed a strange aura. Eventually, upon confrontation, confrontation happened, and some tense moments were had. Gibby the lion changed him to a lion. Enzo was very mixed feelings. Also, you guys left him some coin and left him his cut. I think Cannon just did that by himself. I don't think anyone else knows about it.
No, he told us.
Oh, did he? Okay.
What'd I do?
Left Enzo his share.
Oh, yeah.
And after the tense moments, you guys, after they said that you could go to the next town together and that was okay, you guys decided that that wasn't exactly the kind of atmosphere you were hoping to travel in. So in the depths of night, gathered your things, hitched Piston up, hooked up the bone wagon, and headed out into the night ahead of them, hoping to gain some distance. And we'll pick up as early morning light crests over the horizon in front of you. You're walking towards it along the road. You've been traveling through the night. It's probably been 5 or 6 hours since you left. You'd know probably about now is when the caravan is starting to pick up camp. Noticing that you've partaken in a different lifestyle. Clickety-clack of the piston hooves, creaky creak of the wheelie wheels.
Is it like light out?
Yeah, so the sky is like orange in the morning, and it's just beginning to have sunrise over the horizon in the east.
I would like to pull
Direction
out
you're going.
the map I bought and try to figure out how far out we are from Sutton.
Okay. Character sheet. Make a geography check. I think maps give boosts. Did we say that?
We did.
Cool.
Oh, can't read my map.
You have a purple in your dice pool?
I do. And you said 1 boost or 2 boosts for the map?
I think 2 boosts for this situation, I think, wasn't it?
Can't read shit.
You realize that you're not exactly sure where between Garrus and Sutton you are. But the advantage is you do notice to the sides, like some drawn in different like cliffs and plateauy things. Just hints that there might be like little wildlife drawings and things like that. So you know that you're definitely in like a wild. There's wilds, which you can confirm with your Avilton ordeal and things like that.
So what's the general landscape around us as we're traveling?
So it's mostly hard-packed, like sun-dried dirt, with some sparse patches of like knee-high grass surrounded by, not surrounded by, but knee-high grass with like kind of short trees that have really wide canopies, like good shade trees, basically, that kind of go up short and then branch out. But mostly it's hard-packed dirt. The one that the road you're on is basically told by, instead of seeing the sun-dried cracks and things, it's more of a consistent dust broken up by the foot traffic.
Okay.
You guys are traveling.
Mm-hmm.
I
You know,
don't know where we are on this map. Can anyone take a look? I start waving it.
I'll pull over, and I'll start taking care of Piston, giving her water and stuff
You know,
like that.
Little pit stop.
I've been
You,
thinking.
do an animal handling for me. You can keep going.
Oh. Handling. What is that again?
Survival, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Listening to too much critical role.
Dang it.
Okay.
You know what? Might not be so good that we left in the manner that we did, guys. I've been doing some thinking, and well, if they know my secret, that could be bad for all of us if they start, you know, talking about it with passersby, people in different towns. I think we should go back. It's not going to look good. You know, we just they called us out on it, and well, they called me out on my deeds, my poor choices, and we left in the middle of the night. It's looks mighty suspicious.
I left them a lot of money.
I
Great.
think it's past suspicion.
So we've paid them off now too.
Well, no.
Doesn't look good.
It does look bad.
I wanted to stay, I'm just saying.
We need to talk about what happened back there. And now's a good time, since we're stopped.
I frustratingly put the map down.
No one knows.
So, we can't have a situation like that happen again, whether or not we decide to go back to the caravan. I think we can all agree on that, right?
I agree.
Yep.
And
I agree.
I give Cassis a little look.
It was not me.
So, I think that when it comes to situations like that, we need to have a representative instead of
There should
everybody.
be a pecking order for sure.
I don't know about a pecking order, but somebody needs to be the person to represent the interests of the group, because that didn't work. And I vote that it should be Cannon or me.
Okay, we're having an election at this time of the morning.
We need somebody to talk in these situations and try and negotiate our way out of things, or something to that effect, or into things. I just think that we don't. We should have addressed that differently, and having one person do all the talking would have done us a favor. That's what I'm getting at here.
Yeah, I kind of miss Gibby.
There's several people that we all miss from the caravan, I'm sure. We traveled with them for a while, so... What do we do now?
I think we should go back and try to explain our actions personally. But,
I disagree.
again, we need to have a vote. So, first things first, I vote for Bell and Kanan to represent us.
I will agree with that.
I like a combo. I like that.
Piston, who do you choose?
I
Piston continues. They're drinking out of the bucket and kind of lifts her head up and just looks dead, no thoughts and eyeballs, and then just.
Does she respond to the clicks or her name?
Maybe the name got some mild attention.
We don't know that.
I'm shook.
We don't know.
I'm shook.
No, we don't know.
I go up there and do like the, oh, it's a good girl.
She's not responding. She just keeps drinking.
Well, do we want to go back or just meet them over there?
We need to at least explain ourselves. We don't have to travel with them, but we should go back and have the conversation that we promised them that, we said we'd have with them.
We already had it.
Do you want to go back, or
We
do you want to
didn't.
wait until they come to us?
Well,
How far are we from Sutton? That's where they were headed, right? Can we take a look at that map and see if we can figure it out again?
Now you guys want to look at.
Well, this is going to determine. I think this is going to determine what we do here.
Here.
I'll take the map and look at it and try to figure out how far away from Sutton we are.
Put into. I could do it. Make a geography check.
Is it early morning?
Yeah, like sun's just cresting over now. Maybe it's half uncovered.
I know.
Okay. So you guys seem to be about
I know.
4 days.
4 days.
Travel
Ooh.
from Sutton.
That's a lot of time between us leaving the caravan and them
You
being
would
able
know
to tell a
that
bunch of
as a
people.
smaller group, you'd be able to travel faster than them. Pretty significantly. You don't have to break camp for an hour or so.
Sure.
You'd have
So
several
it would
more
probably
hours a
take
day.
them 5 or 6 days.
Yeah. That's what the Triumph is. You know that you'd get there probably about 2 days ahead of them.
I don't know. I would rather meet them before they get to Sutton or very soon after. I don't know.
I lost you, Clay.
I don't know if it's good that I don't know.
Let me. You said we're gonna get there 2 days or 4 days, Bo?
Yeah, 4 days. We should get there at least a day or two ahead of the caravan, the rate they were traveling.
I agree with that. And they had trouble at the last stop, so maybe we could ask around, get some information why they're coming.
And it's a Carinian town, and I don't mean to, pull rank or anything, but I have been in the military for almost 12 years, so we won't have any issues down there.
Perfect.
What do we do when the caravan comes? What if they start spreading
Well,
tales of...
in the same way they blindly believed Enzo, Sutton will blindly believe an officer of the Corinian army.
I do feel that we would have a better job convincing them. We're more believable, judging by our last reception in wherever we were, Garrus. They weren't very well received, so we might have an easy time convincing the...
Festus, you would know that it probably had a lot to do with being made for you.
Yeah.
Perhaps it'll be the same in Sutton.
Alright.
But what happens
it would
after
be.
Sutton?
I'm gonna smack Piston on the butt. We're gonna get moving.
Alright.
What happens after Sutton? We'll be long gone.
Well, we might be
don't
able to accompany a war party or get some escorts at Sutton. It's a mine, right? GM?
Yeah, so it's a second largest city, and it is a large kind of strip mine, big open quarries where they mine iron.
So what's the plan when we get to Sutton? Are we gonna plan to rest for a few days, or...?
I think that'd be a good idea.
We can
Get
stock
some
up.
work.
Maybe find another less wanderer caravan and more of a Corinian caravan.
Get you guys some more silver.
Yeah, we could offer to do some trade down to the Imperial City and maybe even get a delivery job out of it.
Would we know how far it is from Sutton to the Imperial City?
I don't remember on that map. What was it? It was specifically like Corin, so it was probably on the bottom edge of that map. With your geography check, I won't make you roll it again. You'd know that it would probably be another like week and a half or 2 weeks for Sutton.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I think that is our... I don't know. It's our best option. Otherwise, we're just going to be backtracking. But
Yeah.
We could wait here for them.
we could wait here, and we could do some hunting or something else. What do we do? We could wait here, go
I say
back,
we
or
keep
go
going.
forward.
I vote that we keep going.
Okay.
I'm already going anyways.
I'm also gonna vote for keep going.
All right.
So we should keep going.
Okay.
How much food do we have?
Probably not much.
Enough to get us there.
I think I have a decent amount. Oh yeah, I've got.
I think you guys are okay. And on water with the barrel.
Yeah.
You have
okay.
a barrel, but I think I'm low on food. I only have like 8 days of food left.
That should be
It's
fine. I
only
have 20.
4 days away.
Okay, then we're good.
All right, so as you guys are going to travel, what are the hours you want to keep travel? So you know that the caravan starts probably an hour and a half, 2 hours after dawn. Like they start loading up as soon as the sun starts cresting, like right now. But it takes them about an hour to break camp and get back on the road. Same thing at night. They'll start setting up camp right when the sun's getting low. They do like a short, just like stop. They don't set up camp, but road food. When do you guys want to be traveling?
I mean, kind of as much as pissing like can do without being uncomfortable.
Okay.
Maybe like 6 hours.
But she's already been going for about 4 or 5. You just probably look like 1 or 2 a.m.
Okay.
But all right, so you guys carry on, riding on as the sun goes up, hits noon. You guys carry on while you snack on some food. Who would be manning the horse? Who's driving?
Me.
Cannon. What's this? Cannon.
Can I make a survival check for me?
Survival check.
Or riding? Riding check.
Riding
Right?
check.
Okay. So you guys keep carrying on, and another day, like this day, basically passes pretty uneventful. You guys carrying on, and then the sun starts to set, and you break camp or make camp, set up, eat some food. If you guys want to do anything for the camp, set up watches or anything like that.
I'm gonna go to bed. What do you
So-
decide?
I assume after you like get piston ready and everything.
Yep. Set up the tent.
But the tent's on. It's a moving tent now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's where we sleep too.
There's probably enough room for you guys if you're a little bit cramped. That's okay.
We should probably have 2 at watch at all times now that it's just us out here.
I agree.
I'll take the first shift if
I will take the first one as well.
Alright, so Bell and Cannon, get ready. Head to bed.
Actually, we should probably have one of the representatives.
Each
Take watch.
shift.
So representatives.
That's fine. I think that's probably a good idea too. Just in case somebody needs to talk.
we'd wake them up.
Yeah.
This is
I don't
just,
know. That might not be
looking
quick
for
enough. I don't know.
Danger.
I think we'll be okay, but
Yeah, I agree.
it
Alright,
doesn't
so
matter to me.
what do you guys make perception or vigilance? Watch. Vigilance? Sounds like, I mean, that's what the word is.
Yeah.
Alright, then you can add a boost for help. Maybe have Kaplan do it into darkness, because there will be, I don't know if you guys are making a fire or anything.
How many
Two for darkness, but if you want to do a torch, it'll remove 1, or you can do like, well, you guys have your lights, so I guess in short range, it'll remove it, but it goes out past short range,
what's
basically.
your role with it? You're muted.
Is it, am I staying up with Castus then?
Yep.
Okay. I'll make the check.
I have 1 rank and 2 boost die.
1 rank in vigilance and 2 boost.
Uncanny senses.
Jesus Christ, those dice. 1 success, 2 advantage.
Yeah.
Take it.
Where you're not sound.
Oh, there's yeah, so it's fine. The night, pretty quiet. But the night, Bell and Cannon, I don't know if you have any strain or anything, but you can heal. Who's got the rock? I don't know if he took any damage.
I don't have any damage.
I don't
I
have
zero
it either.
damage. Yeah.
Alright, so you guys heal full strength, and then we can swap, and if you guys want to make a vigilance roll. Whoever's going to make the roll.
I have 1 rank in vigilance.
Go for it.
I was gonna have a conversation with Castus, but
Oh, sorry. You can do that. We'll just keep the roll and go for it.
so Castus, what do you know? Have you heard anything about spirit possession?
I close my notebook and no. Why?
Well, I sensed an odd presence the other night before we left the caravan. I don't think I'm the only one that can commune with the dead.
What? Go on.
There's something about canon.
Oh, Cannon.
Who did you think I was talking about,
Yes.
bud?
I'm just confused. What'd you sense?
I'm not sure, but it seemed like he was talking with a spirit in his sleep. It was weird.
It's just been a bad dream.
Oh no, there was definitely a spirit.
Oh, and you can sense these spirits, right?
Yes.
And you
Ever
can
since
talk to them.
ever since the incident, yes, I can talk to them, interact with them, become rather quite proficient at it ever since Stonesbrook. Ever since I spoke with the old priest.
Oh yeah, that's right. Did it seem like a hostile spirit?
I'm not sure. It was hard to tell what its intentions were. The only thing I could gather was that it had an interesting link with Castus. Canaan.
Well, he's a weird one. You know, I even thought he might be the one that's dead.
Interesting.
Good callback.
I open up my book and I start flipping through and go to one of my pages. I forget where. Oh, page 4, and you see a couple of Canon songs lyrics at the top, and then at the bottom it says Canon might be undead. And it's interesting that you brought that up, because I wrote this the day after that fight in the Kobold Cave.
Interesting. While we're on the subject of spirits, tell me a little bit about that sword of yours.
Okay. Don't know too much about it. You have any specific questions?
Well, when I kill something, or Bell or Cannon, I can sense a fleeting glimpse of the spirit moving on. When you kill something, I don't sense that.
It's a very interesting sword. I don't know much about where it came from, but I did find it in the Whispering Swamps. That might have something to do with it.
Perhaps we should look into that. Upon reaching the Imperial City, we find nothing, maybe we can head north.
Well, I think this is some sort of artifact, so once we get to the Imperial City, I would like to look through a library, some sort of artifact. Something to figure out about this sword.
Would be interesting to find out.
I want to look and see if Bell and Cannon are awake.
How tired would you guys? How deep to sleep? Like, you guys, if you want to, making a vigilance check and sleep to see if the thing woke you up.
I failed mine.
Okay.
What thing?
I don't
got
know how
advantage.
tired you guys would
I'm
be.
drooling on the fucking
Okay, so
ground.
Cannon's just out.
I'm
Alright, so
asleep too.
make a perception check, Castus. Yeah, they seem to be asleep.
Our snores harmonize.
Do you have to do anything specific to talk with the dead?
Concentrate. Really, that's it.
I pull out the sword slowly and quietly, trying not to wake everybody.
Ding!
Mental check.
No, it's fine.
And I just hold it in a presenting way to Cap One. I go, can you try to concentrate on this?
I'll try to concentrate on it.
Alright, so as you got attacked by a yawn. So as you focus in on the blade, you look at it and you see the stone and the carving, the patterns. You're not sensing any undead or any spirits, anything like that.
Can you sense
Nothing.
anything?
No.
Nothing. Okay. Worth a shot. And I put it back in its
Ding!
put it back in its custom sheath.
Oh, geez.
It's got extra. It's got playing cards on the side, so it makes more noise.
The loud sheet.
Cap One, it seems like we all have a connection to the dead in some way.
Interesting. Well, it's about that time. Shall we wake the others and hit the sack?
I think it's a good idea.
Back in black. Let's hit the set.
Alright, so as you guys wake up, Bell and Cannon, let them know that it was a clear night so far, and tuck away. Bell and Cannon don't seem to notice anything out of order. Pretty quiet night. Stars are out. It's a nice cool breeze after the hot day of travel. If you guys want to talk at all, feel free. It's going to be a clear night until morning.
I'm going to lay down on Piston as she sleeps, like a pillow.
Yep.
I'll just kind of like look up at the stars, and hey, Belle.
Yep.
You know, if you want to be captain, I'm totally fine with that.
I think it's better that there's two of us.
Okay.
That makes the most sense. Two is much better than four, right? Four people talking, trying to work things out versus two.
Yeah. Can I be good cop?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I'm way better.
I'm not sure if I know what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a cop?
Sure. Never heard of it.
Can I see your gun?
No.
The one sitting just right behind him.
Sorry, it's
Oh god, there
it's,
is a gun in the fucking background and an American flag. What the
Oh
fuck
Jesus!
is
I
this?
didn't fucking know that was there. I gotta move that. I don't think that should be on the.
There's literally a gun and an American
Damn, I
flag in
couldn't
the
see it. I couldn't see it.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's the most American thing I've seen all
What are you
day.
talking about? Oh god, I don't think that should have been there.
Oh, it looked fake until you freaked out about it.
It's just an
Oops.
airsoft rifle.
Yeah, it was an airsoft gun,
Yep.
paintball gun.
Shoots
Never
lead
really-
paint.
I'm sorry. It's a very special gift to me. I'm not comfortable with other people handling it.
Are guns like seen around pretty often, or are they kind of like rare sights?
You'd be familiar with.
Okay.
You'd have seen people with them. They're not common, but in like Hura, which is a port city,
Yeah.
you'd have seen people with them, and they're more common on the coasts. In the cannons, so like gunpowder is a thing, and like ships
Yeah.
have cannons, but like different siege things, but they're not super common. So it's like, oh, but it's not. The fuck is that thing?
Yeah.
So I think that you should do a roll to see if I'll let you see it, because I might let you see it. if you
Okay,
do
yeah.
a roll. I'll definitely let you
Do
see it if
charm
you do a
versus
roll.
discipline.
Okay, you should be able to do this, because I only have
What's your discipline,
I have
Stu?
zero ranks, 2 green
All right,
dice. so
and then charge,
should be okay.
charm away.
Oh, what?
All right, but you're not convinced.
I'm
Sorry,
good at,
maybe-
I'm good at no.
But
negotiate.
you're not upset. You're not
I say
upset.
maybe some other time.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the advantage.
it's not totally bad.
Damn, I thought you would have had that. There's a lot of blanks.
Yeah.
One blank.
Everybody's
That's a
rolled.
lot.
No, but like everybody's rolled one. Like he rolled one, Castus
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
one. Like
Oh yeah.
we've all rolled blanks.
I rolled fucking 3.
Castus rolled 2 blanks. You rolled that blank boost too.
What a cock.
Shooting
Yeah.
blanks.
So I'd just say maybe some other time.
All right.
But there's not knowledge warfare, and then you handle it. See if you shoot yourself.
Oh god.
It's not even like lit or whatever.
It's
Loaded.
You don't carry it loaded. All right, noted.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna try to shoot it. Like I'm sorry.
I mean,
to
like,
use a
it might- I
maneuver
don't
to
know.
load that.
It's
canon
probably
that
not
you
loaded.
don't carry it loaded.
I
Alright.
usually, yeah, I don't think it's usually loaded. I'm pretty sure I usually have to load it unless I see. I usually say
You do.
when I
No,
load
you do.
the
You
gun.
do. But now I'm gonna try and remember. So I pull out and shoot. It's like click. Oh, you forgot to
Oh.
load it.
It's not loaded.
All right. So if anything else, night becomes day, and another dawn is broken. Everybody can cover all strain wounds if someone had them. Crests over. Piston wakes up with cannon leaning against her, and she kind of just stands up, and you plop to the ground.
Right.
Horses lay down. They're not dead.
Warn a guy.
Nothing.
I'm okay with
Good
it. This is
morning,
our relationship.
everyone.
Good morning.
All right. And if you don't do anything, we can carry on.
It feels good not to be around those
Calm down.
degenerates.
Calm down.
Gas is
Okay,
just
I'm
letting
just
it rip.
excited.
Come on.
You,
Gibby wasn't
you
that
wanna-
bad of a guy, Castus.
I mean, they were going to hang you, I think.
Oh, maybe they were gonna hang Dong, but that's about it.
Yeah, well, our cart looks beautiful, guys. I'd like to.
Yes, I don't know what you guys have totally done, but we should get a full description of what this is going on. So we have a covered cart now, but what? There's bones and a skull? Like,
It's only skulls.
Throughout this day, I would like to take the gorehound head and try to fashion it with my hunting knife
oh, yeah.
for Piston's hat.
Fuck yes, dude.
It's like, and then to make the eye holes.
Well,
So
no,
that way
I
he
get
can-
the idea. You have smithing tools, right?
I do.
Yeah, okay. So you have the tools for the job. Make a mechanics check for me. We'll keep it average. I don't think it'd be the hardest thing, but
You want some help there, Castus?
you can see him whip out his massive skull.
You see me like think about it and be like, well, yeah. Yeah, and I explained to him what I want to do. Would you like to help? I says
Yeah,
Just
that's why I offered.
passion project at this moment.
Sure, you saw me make that effigy of that giant bird.
You're right. You can, yeah.
I know my
He was
way
a
around a
Dead
dead
thing
body.
artists.
All right. Let's do it.
All right, so I've got 2 ranks in mechanics.
Okay.
Do an assisted check. Okay.
Would you like to just do it, and I will just start measuring.
Well,
So
that's
basically,
fine.
then you can add a boost die and just roll squeak, and
Okay.
you'll be considered to have the right tool since Castus has them.
Since Castus has the right tools, you said it was going to be average.
I've got the
Oh, you
difficulty. in.
okay? Yeah, we're
Yeah,
just
so
doing.
just add a boost from whatever your normal roll is for cast is helping. Telling you measurements. 7.
2 success.
What are
Two
some of the
advantage.
measurements?
So that Piston has unobstructed vision.
Okay. So yeah, after you take some of the sharper knives and you kind of cut lines along the side of the skull, kind of deep like cuts into the surface, and then you take one of the hammers in and you're kind of tapping them. You're able to get the bone to break along the cut line, kind of move along, and you do small sections. And Castus is taking strips of leather and fashioning them, putting it inside so it's not just like bone. Like it's a little more comfortable, softer. The eyes sit down. So you go to put it on, and Piston's effectively like, there's something for a donkey next to the horse.
Mule?
Ass.
An ass. Piston's an ass. Piston's like a bigger mule, like closer to a horse, but it's not like a full horse. You still got the donkey ears. So you're like feeding the donkey ears through the back of the skull.
Actually, one of my notes is like I hand go like, all right, ears are this far apart, and I go over there like make ear spots for him so like he can be like Coolio, like.
Who's Coolio?
What? You don't.
Coolio is famous in corn, apparently.
Yeah, he's a big deal.
What's a coolio?
He's a famous Regis ball player where he always had his hair braided up.
There's that Regis ball again.
Look,
You and your Regis
you
ball,
guys are
man.
gonna love it when we finally play.
You guys passed around the old Regis ball a little bit, but I don't think you took it. I think that was Gibby's Regis ball.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Alright, so as you put down, you feed Piston's donkey ears into the the little holes, and you set down the leather straps and put one on the bottom. Effectively what happens is there's aggressive, like big eyebrow boned, long, like aggressive cheekbone, angry looking skull, and you have the top part and these long, like probably 5 to 6 inch fangs line the side. It goes all the way around the front of Piston's mouth, and then it just has these dumb donkey ears out the top.
Yeah.
And like a single leather strap around like back of the jaw. So she
Leave
can
her
go
ears
open.
out of this.
Yes.
So Piston is now, I don't know, that,
Cubone.
yeah, effectively wearing his mom's skull. Alright,
The
so
Maya and Ryu might not like what we do, but
You look great, Piston.
this is
Yeah, she
yeah,
does.
actually, someone, nah, she's pretty good. Like, I've noticed some struggles getting the ears, but once the ears were in place right, it seemed okay. It's not too uncomfortable. That's basically what the advantage are. Like, it's comfortable enough to where the the whatever she is. Horse donkey hybrid. Alright, so
Didn't we? After I do that, wonderful what Cap won. We still have a Zag head we can do something with, and then didn't you guys find a?
I forgot that there's a massive like antler, like racked skull.
Right now, it's still on the 10-foot pole, just as kind of like a flag. But didn't you guys find some stuff in the? We did find some stuff in the.
Oh
in the
yeah,
den.
I grabbed about 10 large bones, and this little bag of bird bones. It seems small creatures, squirrel,
Oh yeah.
rodent.
I was more thinking the knife and then the shawl or whatever it was.
He's like low tier loot. I've got bones.
These little bird bones.
Bird bones and femurs. Come get your bird bones and femurs, folks.
Who has those objects?
I think Bella the dagger.
I had the dagger.
And the cowl. You had both of them.
Oh, I did take both of them because nobody else took anything.
I took bones.
Yeah. So I think that maybe the dagger should go to somebody.
I don't think you guys ever identified them.
No, we didn't. We don't know what they do.
Yeah, so there was like a really intricate, almost ceremonial
Ornate bone dagger.
Yeah.
And
It's
hood.
It's like fur, and then towards the shoulder. So it comes up, and it's a tight fur hood that comes down and like kind of like it has a point in the front, and it's tight. And as it gets to the shoulders, it gets more. There's some like gray feathers over the shoulders. And it only comes like it's about right here. It's just like a cow.
Now that we
Over the
have
head.
had time, and then I have the stone disc too,
Oh yeah, the stone disc.
which is anything
It's
happened
probably
over
about
the
like
last 2 days.
this big.
A grapefruit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like maybe a quarter-inch thick, half-inch thick.
I
Nothing
do-
like no magic or anything. It hasn't glowed or pulsed or anything like that.
Maybe when we break for lunch, we can sit around with these things and see if we can figure out what they do. Because we don't want to be carrying around blood magic relics if it's something that's tainted.
Sure. Yeah, that wouldn't bode well if the caravan, ever mentioned anything. There are definitely red flags, evidence, proof.
I just look off to like where we have come from and go, we don't need to worry about that caravan anymore.
Well, we should get
With
moving.
a smile on my face.
Well, we should probably get moving. Don't want them to catch up.
Okay.
Right, so you guys hitch up and carry on the day. Whoever's driving, make a riding check for me.
I feel like cannons are
Designated driver.
pissing
DD.
guy. Yeah.
Riding check. Coming right up. What is it?
This will be for the whole day.
You can do it, Cannon. Oh, first one.
Oh
Day.
god, this could get weird.
Here
Alright,
comes
roll
the
it again.
despair.
Yes. It pisses and runs off into the.
Dies from the skull. The strap's too tight and she just dies. Alright, so you guys are making good time. Piston seems to be obeying. Somehow, like, maybe think the skull is keeping some of the sun out of her eyes. The big protruding eyebrows, like eyebrow bones.
Nice.
And it seems to be going good.
I tell the group I have an extra cloak and ask if anybody wants it.
Ooh.
What color?
What color is it?
I don't know.
Is it the one that I just described, or the?
It's not the. No, it's my
Okay.
original one because I bought the fine
It's
cloak
just
and I
like
still have it.
a light to like brown, just brown. Nothing special.
And it could go over my chainmail?
Yeah.
Like a cloak?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
I give it to Castus.
Oh,
Yes, but that's fine.
Well, we still have this
Dibs
fur
over
hood
Brad.
that somebody
Do
could
you
use.
want it, Cannon?
I don't want it anymore.
It could look very nice with your
I
black
already
armor.
look very nice. And I keep steering Piston.
I mean, you don't.
Look, we've been on the road for a long time.
You don't. I don't know what is in fashion where you're from, but where I'm from, you don't. Black and brown don't mix. And that's not racist.
He looks at a guy with black hair and brown skin.
Phil is uncomfortable.
I just give him a look.
Clothing.
Phil is visibly uncomfortable.
Is that not what? Where you guys are from? I don't know. Where? I forget where you guys are from. What do we wear in the Eastern Continent?
Whatever
Can I
they
just take
want.
this from me, please?
I don't want it. I don't want it.
All right.
He likes cloaks.
I
Would
give it to
anybody
Piston.
like to try on this fur hood?
Piston.
See how you feel.
I'll wear it.
I'll give Cannon the fur hood.
Alright, Kenan, so you see this.
I just like.
It's got black fur on the top that comes down to like a point
Ooh.
over. And then as it comes down, it turns into these like gray feathers that are all kind of pushed down in a downward direction.
Thank you, Bo.
Feathers are maybe 4 to 6 inches long.
Appreciate it.
Can we try to identify this stuff?
Yeah, we need to identify the hood and the dagger.
I put on the hood. Does
Like,
anything
figure out what-
happen?
I pull out the dagger too.
Nothing noticeable happens right now, no.
While
Okay.
we're going through I pull out the dagger and I pull out. This is a blast from the past. I pull out the fang from the giant spider that I have. I'm like,
Dude, I want you to
this
make
is
that
like-
into a dagger.
dude, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Okay,
Idea.
they're out.
God, I had that.
Idea.
It's like, what do we do with these?
Yeah.
How many leather straps do we? This is it, like.
I love how generically leather straps are like the thing you need for every crafting project.
This is
Duct tape.
legit. We
It's
would
duct
be-
tape of this world.
This is like we've been on the road alone for 2 days, and now it's just.
Yeah.
You guys are like, yeah.
Have you ever been in the car with your friends for like 12 hours, and all of a sudden you just start like.
Yeah. Oh my
It's like,
god.
let's just all yell out the window. 3, 2, 1. I have an idea.
So real.
What if? Hear me out. Cap One has some large bones. He specifically told me a couple hours ago, and we use the spider fang and make a nice dagger.
Let's
with
do
some
it.
leather straps and my blacksmithing tools.
What if
Okay.
make a Darth Maul dagger?
You have my attention. Who is this Darth Maul?
The guy from Harrods. Weird guy.
What did he do?
He was a smith there,
Oh,
and he would make these daggers.
okay.
with two-ended blades.
Whoa. Creative. How do you fight with that?
Like, here, give me this.
Okay.
And
Give it to him.
I'll leather strip it, and just like attach it, just tie it at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
And I'll try and twirl it around and like, the little dagger.
You did, Clay?
Make it acrobatics.
Acrobatics, okay. Or coordination, you mean? Or-
Coordination, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, no, it's okay. Coordination. Wanting coordination?
Yeah, so he starts like. There's almost a little whirl in the air as they're like whipping through.
That is impressive. Somebody should definitely fight like that.
And after you stop, the leather kind of goes apart because you do
Yeah,
fashion it.
dang
but
it.
Yeah. What was the other name? Coolio. I have to take notes on this bullshit we're coming up with.
I can't wait to get sued.
By Coolio, dude.
Toyota.
Oh my god. I'll go to court.
Oh yeah, dude, just to meet his ass.
Hey, Coolio. You were famous in this imaginary world. Playing Regis Ball,
Not the real one.
which is a ripoff of Regis Philbin, so we'll probably get sued on him too. There's a lot of Toyota references.
Don't forget about
There's a lot of
names that I just stole.
And then Disney, that's a whole
Yeah,
different.
Disney, that's gonna be an immediate suit. We'll actually probably just get killed in our sleep.
Mickey Mouse.
okay,
People in Mickey
so-
Mouse suits.
Alright, I think we do need to take a break after that.
And then you hear a yuck.
You get him there, Mickey.
All right,
All right, yeah. we'll
break's
do
a good
that.
idea.
We'll take our first break.
Holy crap. Jeez.
I wasn't ready for this type of thing, but I'm very pumped about it.
And we're back.
Okay, so 2 large bones, a couple of leather straps, some
He was
tools,
on a moving cart too.
and the spider fang on one end, and then what do we have sharp to put on the other end?
Put Bell's gun in the middle.
No, that's too much.
That'd be like unwieldy 5.
I have a hunting knife. Is anyone first of all, is anyone interested in using a weapon of this sort of?
Oh,
I'd
don't know
rather
how
just
to-
use the fang from the spider by itself.
As a dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
It has stats.
Let's try to craft a spider fang knife.
With base bone.
With
Base-
one, you know, like a
Yeah.
bone.
So just like putting a handle on it. Okay. Okay.
For the sake of encumbrance, I'm putting these bones in the cart because I can't continue to carry them around.
Okay.
You can put them next to all my books.
I forgot how many books there are too. Shit.
There's a lot of books.
You guys are just on a shopping run. Man, Imperial City's gonna be lit. Okay, so how does difficulty probably be hard base, because it's rarity divided by 2, and a spider fang bone knife would probably be 7 or 8, so maybe 4.
Giant spider.
Yeah, like a giant spider fang bone knife, and we'll do 3. No, we'll do 4. If it goes well, it'll be good. How about that? We'll just so 4 purple, which I can put in. You have the right tools, so no setback. It will take 2 big bones. Let's call it 5
2?
other straps. I don't know.
Two femur-sized bones.
To get the right amount. These aren't perfect bones, so I assume you'll have to do some. Like, yep. They're not all like big animal femurs. They're Hamiltons are a lot smaller, so it's not like a man bone.
I was picturing a man bone.
Yeah, they're animal femurs.
Whoops,
so like
sorry.
biggest bone in like a dog.
Maybe.
Let me see if I have anything to help.
So, and is anyone going to assist Kaplan? Do a boost die with an assist?
I am assisting. Sorry point.
You want me to waste one?
Not wasting if it hits a triumph, dude.
It's not wasting if it hits a triumph.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's okay.
I didn't know that's where that was. Oh, wait, It's fine. That's
Oh,
from
yeah.
the one shot.
Do you want to just roll them real quick?
Sure. Let's do that.
Reset. There's no force die. I don't know how to roll them.
It should be. Oh no, I took them out.
I mean, I have my physical dice right here. I can just roll 'em.
Everybody roll.
I have
Yeah,
the
just
die.
roll them.
Okay, just roll 4 of them. Or
2
5.
white. 2 white.
The one white.
Why is it just 1?
Well, it's just like
We'll use
Oh,
one.
lighter
It's yes,
dark.
no. Yes, no.
2 lights.
2 in a row.
No, 2. So I've rolled 2 dice. 2
Just tell
lights,
me.
1 dark.
Okay.
2 lights again. And 2 dark.
Then roll 1 for me.
2 lights.
Cool. And then use 1. We'll just wing it. I'm not gonna make the one shot do it. So you roll 1 now, Squeak. Cool. So I will put your upgrade in.
I was gonna say I think it was that. So
Oh,
There we go.
okay. It's been 2 weeks. We can reset.
yeah, we're good.
You got my
Could be.
upgrade in there already?
I do have the upgrade in there. I will also put in the boost die for cast as help.
I'm like, how I'm helping him. I'm like pacing around him, going like, here's what I picture.
So just not helping at all, but it's gonna be a boost die. Okay, I love it. All right, so right now we've got 1 boost die, 1 good upgrade, and 4 purple for the roll.
And I'm gonna blow on the dice.
Yeah, nothing, but I like it.
Come on, baby. Yes.
Decent.
All right, so 2 advantage.
Good die, hot
advantage.
dice.
Yeah. So you can save enough materials, which doesn't really work. You want another spider fang. You can save one of the bones, basically. Decrease the item's encumbrance by 1 to a minimum of 0. If the item has the limited ammo quality, doesn't. 1 advantage, reduce the time crafted. Should probably take all day.
I mean, we're not doing anything else.
I think reducing encumbrance is really the best call here on this crafting list you can do.
You can't use 2 to reduce the crit rating. Is that a 3 advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
Dude, having 0 encumbrance is pretty sick. So that way, if somebody grabs like hidden storage or something, they can fucking have that shank in them.
Yeah.
That's
All right, so
spider shit.
what this item is? Who's having this? Belle?
Oh yeah, it's Bell.
All right, Belle. So open up your weapon sheet. What this bitch is gonna do?
I picture the fang of the crystal spider from WoW.
It's like that, but instead of crystal, it's this dark.
I know, but
almost
if
like,
you look at what it looks like, it looks.
Y'all Google. Yeah, pretty much. So it's like that at the bottom, but instead it's ivory of the bone, and then set into it is the spider fang too, which I had written down at some point. It's this dark black, like ebony color, where veins of this almost like translucent emerald green start to come together at the top, and the tip is this like light green color. But like
Sick.
it's a cool fucking dagger. All right, Chris, are you ready? You're muted, I think, if you said something. If you didn't.
Yeah, I was muted and I was ready.
All right, so +2 to your like damage. So basically a dagger with 0 encumbrance.
Yep.
Everything else. And how does burn work?
And does the damage equal to the burn rating? Burn rating is the number of turns it does the damage.
Equal to its
So if it has
damage.
burn 1, it does 1 extra round of that damage you inflicted the last turn. I
Damn.
believe.
Yeah, I think so too.
Burn is good.
So that will have burn 1.
Burn Uno.
Basically, it'll if you hit them and then it can activate it, it'll do the same amount of damage the next turn as you did again without having to attack it. Which is
Amazing.
That's so good. That's really good.
Oh, finally, we got a magic weapon, or like a
You
unique
guys
weapon.
made a weapon.
Yeah.
There's also a bone dagger you found.
It could have
the
been
cow.
so sick, too.
Dude, if you'd have linked the bone dagger and that on a staff, you know how disgusting that would have been? Like, linked and then do that and then activate burn on a crazy attack?
Linked and burn in one. Ugh. Stealth.
You don't even know what the dagger does. Not saying it doesn't
Yeah,
even...
what's the bone dagger do? We need to figure that out.
Alright, so you guys spend most of the day with Castus just, like, pacing around in the cart, almost losing his balance a few times as you guys are juddering along.
Okay, leather straps, wrap it around real tight for a nice grip.
Gotcha, bud.
Yes. Put that, yes, right there.
Okay. All right. And then do you want the fang to go between the 2 pieces of bone, or do you want me to hollow out the bone and put the fang inside the bone?
Bell?
Inside.
Inside.
Inside, okay. I'll need a tool to scrape out some of this marrow here.
I hand him a tool.
All right, and I start scraping out the old dusty marrow. I'm sure it's all dried up and shit by now.
Yes.
I start scraping it out and facet the fang down in there, nice and
Yeah,
tight.
and you're able to kind of hollow out the inside a little bit extra to reduce the weight of it.
Oh, what I would. Oh, good RP call there. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the bone like in the middle down, and then when I put the fang in there, it'll open it a little bit, and then I'll take the leather and tighten it around it, so it kind of like pinches it.
So the color scheme is dope, but it's still a bone split with leather straps around it.
Yes.
But it's this ebony, curved spider fang with these almost fluorescent green veins that go into it, and then to the top, the tip is totally that green color. And white sun-bleached bones at the bottom. It's just brown leather straps. All right, cool. Cool, that's our first like big craft, really.
I hand the bone dagger to Cap One and say this seems like something you'd like.
Oh, I don't know if I know how to wield something like this.
Easy. Hold it.
I don't know what it does, and it seems special.
I think you should have
guess...
it, though. You're the dagger lady.
Can I try to
just
see what it
made
is?
This spider fang. I don't need two of them.
2 hands.
Yeah, give it to Castus.
All right, I'll give it here. And I set it on my lap, and I cut my hands, close my eyes.
And put it in his hands.
Thank you. And I squint really hard.
I think this would be hard, so I'm going to keep it at hard. Ability check.
What are we looking at?
Trying to identify it with divine magic, I believe.
Yes.
Take your 2 strain.
Gladly.
Okay, so this the dagger, it'll do +2. It's got 1 lower crit rating. And same accurate, but it has another
Accurate 1? Oh wait,
accurate
that's
1.
That dagger. Yep.
That's just standard dagger, yeah. And it also has leech 2.
Leech.
So you cost 3 advantage to activate, but you can spend 3 advantage to heal 2 wounds.
Oh.
Damn.
Is that this? That's not this.
That's the dagger, the bone dagger.
Okay, so it's different for my bone staff.
Guys, this dagger.
I guess it'd be 2 advantage, but yeah, just the standard.
Does a name come to me while I'm
If it does, you could say it. I don't know. It doesn't come to me.
I took notes for this exact moment.
I didn't have a name ready. You can just name it too if you want.
Okay. Guys. I'm gonna save my good names.
You have a magic item.
I was
names ready.
So you guys, we were talking about bones last session, and I started writing down bone names as nicknames that we could all take on. If shit were to go south, do you want me to run them by you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, let me just repeat this. This dagger is good for somebody who wants to take life back. So,
I've got my rock.
okay. I feel like I'm pretty sturdy. Belle, you have your spider fang. Capone, this does kind of lend. I mean, I guess I could take it.
Yeah, my bone staff is a leecher.
Okay. I take my hunting knife out of my boot and put the bone knife in.
All right.
But guys, I've been thinking.
About?
We have a lot of bones around us, and if we ever had to give fake names, I've been workshopping a few just in case. If we were to be in a situation where we would have to give a fake name, I feel like, and you guys can shoot these down if you want, but I've made up fake names for each of us if you would like to hear them.
I would like to hear mine.
Please.
Oh boy.
Bell.
Ow. This is right now. This is the moment where the entire campaign turns.
Bell's is my favorite, so I'm gonna save yours for last.
Okay.
Cannon, I dib you Clarence Marrow.
With honor.
And Cap One,
Oh yeah.
you would say your first name is Mick. Mick Ribs. I of course would be my name's Castus. I'm gonna go Cal. Middle initial C, last name Eam.
I'll see him.
Yep, and then Bell, I grace thee as tibia shin splints.
It almost sounds so
God.
real.
Tibia.
I mean,
Tibby.
you can use them if you want, or you can think of better ones. But if you ever like,
really like that.
as a on the spot, just who knows what's gonna happen.
Everybody should be taking notes. I just want you guys.
I got notes.
Sir Marrow.
God.
I don't know how much I know about anatomy, so I'm not sure that my character gets it, but
It's a fake name. I don't know. Sure.
okay.
Mickey Ribs. Like the sound of that.
Yeah, it's a
Seasonal.
great name.
It's seasonal.
It's a seasonal name. Mickey's back, baby. Okay. That's not what
What
I.
about Pistons?
Oh.
Putting me on the spot. I like it. Let me brainstorm.
In case they track you down by the name of your horse. There's people traveling. Their horse's name is Piston.
His name is gonna be Radius Jackson.
I like it.
Radius Jackson.
It's a horse with two names.
Yeah, it's
My first instinct was gonna be like
Boner arm.
fibromyalgia, but
Fibromyalgia
Jesus.
Johnson.
I didn't like
kinda
that
like
where I was
that.
going.
Arthritis.
Arthur Wright, I like that too.
I like arthritis.
I like
I think it's
arthritis.
arthritis.
I'm gonna write
Arthritis
that one
and-
down.
I like that one. For Piston. Even though it's a girl. It's just like a fancy Kentucky Derby horse name. Arthur Wright.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
It has to be. Oh,
Coming around 10-2, arthritis!
oh my god.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Well,
Anyways, onward.
you guys carry on.
There's
Most
a
of the
great
day-
lighthearted energy ever since we left.
Yeah, now that I think about it, that caravan was really bringing us down.
We are just more ourselves when nobody's around.
I'm not so sure
You
that's
guys
a
are
good
having
thing.
this car conversation. Like, you guys are the only ones I feel like I could be me around.
I don't have to worry about using my blood magic. You guys don't judge.
Guys, when we get to Sutton, let's get hammered at a tavern.
Yeah.
Just for the sake of the story, you don't know that we're not judging you.
Vigilance check.
Please, please let me do a vigilance check.
There might be some judging going on.
You want to roll, dude? Like vigilance versus deception. Like,
Yeah,
if
let's do
anybody
it.
wants
This
to
will be
do that-
good. This will be good for the dynamic.
All right. Will I have to make several rolls, or do I just roll my vigilance and then everybody else
Depends
rolls
on
their
who
deception?
you're wanting to.
Everyone.
Who you feel like might be judging you.
All right. What's everybody's deception?
Well,
Bad.
are we rolling deception or are we rolling something else?
I'm rolling
That's true.
vigilance.
Is anyone deceiving or just?
All right, we'll just go
I
down the
don't
line.
feel like Castus thinks anyone is judging.
Let's just go down the line.
paying attention.
Cast this first. Are you judging or no? Are you judging me on a regular
Oh.
basis?
For what?
Well, for being me. I know you've said under your breath several times that I was pretty eccentric. Maybe not using that verbiage exactly.
I do not judge you.
Can I see if he's lying? Vigilance check.
Yeah. Roll it. Doesn't seem to be lying.
What about you, Belle?
Ew.
You're always looking at me out the corner of your eye.
I am not lying.
I'm gonna take a walk.
Yet. After the caravan talked about stuff and things, Belle is gonna be a little bit more like interested in what Cap wants, like making sure this motherfucker's not going crazy or something.
Going full Danny.
Because she's a little afraid. But not judging yet.
You should
Right.
message Clay if you want to deceive him or not.
Or just like if you.
And then he can make the
if
dice
you-
roll. That way,
That's
he
true.
doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys do your
Just
little.
message me either way, yes or no. You're gonna do in TeamSpeak.
Poke.
Then what your role is.
A little behind the curtain action. We haven't done this in a while.
Nope.
I like it.
I'm gonna make up random ones for the other roles too. So, all right, roll vigilance for Belle. Definitely seems to be a little bit. There's some judgment there. There's significant distrust. Not like too significant, but like you can tell it's like, no,
could
I'm not
grow.
judging you.
It could grow.
I got a TeamSpeak one.
I got you confused with your other
Oh,
character,
sorry. That's good. You're good. You're good.
Miss
All right.
Honeypot.
Check.
Shay.
Check. Oop. I'm talking to myself. Check things. I'll move
Yeah,
the sheet for a second, Danny.
He's the liar.
All right. Vigilance
Roll-
for Cannon.
We're all
Doesn't
friends.
seem to be judging. Cannon seems to be pretty unjudged.
Okay.
So Belle, you definitely you sniffed something.
And Capwan can sniff the sniffing.
Vigilance is 4 green. Jeez, I love it.
Dedication.
Willpower,
session.
dude.
Makes sense. He's a.
Yeah. No, I mean willpower is a stat. All right. So any RP off of that, or are we gonna? Because like basically, as soon as you guys are done, we're gonna camp. It'll be nighttime.
Just said basically like, I feel like we're better off without the caravan. We can be more ourselves, and you guys aren't judging me. Well,
Cap One, I stood up for you at that camp.
Oh, I know you did. Y'all
Also,
did.
Ken, are you just wearing the cowl now?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
we should
never,
take
like,
some
took it
time
off.
with that thing.
I never took it off after I put it on.
He's just got this like.
I would never judge you. So narrow.
Do I have to make a fear check or?
No.
Sir Clarence Marrow.
Sir Clarence Marrow.
I love
The
it.
Knighthood by Castus Nix.
Ooh, the Knighthood.
Is that the
I
name
like
of the
that name for
cowl?
our group.
The
Damn.
Knighthoods.
Yeah, I think that's.
Taking
Damn,
us
Danny.
15, 17 sessions.
The
We all
Knighthood,
need fucking matching hoods, dude.
but like no
I mean, I
K
can
in
just-
front of it, like the Knighthood.
Yeah, like nighttime. Because
Oh yeah,
we're
that's what I was
fucking
thinking.
killers.
Yeah,
And the hood
Wait,
was
with
8.
or without the K?
without.
Without
Okay.
it,
Okay.
Like that. We kill things.
Okay, so. Yeah,
Jesus.
anything else you guys want to? If not, well, we'll pick.
I would like to identify. I mean,
have I attuned to it?
You don't know. He put it on.
Oh, okay.
It's comfy.
Kenan, we should try to figure out what you just put on. I don't want you. Maybe the corruption was in that thing, and it could take you over. I'm not sure.
Other
God
thing.
forbid we need something piece of
Alright.
clothing taking somebody over.
I would hate for that to happen.
He looks at you from a cowled face with like the soft, like oiled black leather, like little triangle on his
peeking from under.
forehead.
I look
As he
so.
strokes his
He's-
cloak.
He literally has like the shoulders of Batman. He's like, I would hate for that to happen.
Yes, that's exactly what I was going for. I take it off and I give it to him.
I guess I can identify stuff now.
I'm Birdman.
Clarence Marrow, where is he going?
Where's Gibby?
Okay.
Off the rails.
And
This is a great session.
Cap One, would you like to assist me in figuring out what this is?
I don't think he can.
Okay, I will do it
the ability
myself.
to do utility.
He's
I thought
divine.
utility was everything.
Oh, he does have divine.
I'm
He's good at divine.
Yeah, so he can totally help.
I can help.
I mean, you could play a song. It would be really nice. I haven't heard a song in a few days.
That would be nice.
I'll play a little thing I worked on the road. Just
Oh, a new one.
you know,
A new song.
no
What's it
lyrics
called?
yet.
Oh, no. Okay.
On the road again. I think it's what I'm gonna go with.
The
Okay.
Nighthood cometh.
Nighthood Cometh. I like that. And I start playing a little guitar bang.
No lyrics yet?
No lyrics yet.
Alright, we'll figure out what the Knighthood Cometh is later. Knighthood Cometh.
What a
Acoustic
fucking-
version in progress. There's
What
gonna
a
be a new sound file on this Roll20 by next session.
I want to write it.
Yes.
The Knighthood Cometh. Alright, we'll take a boost die from the assist if you want to go for another.
I just put my hand on his shoulder.
Okay. Okay, I'm making the roll.
Nice.
Take some strain.
So, yeah, so 2 strain for the thing, and then take 3 more. 5 strain for that one. You see, like, as you put your hand on his shoulder and he's got this cowl laid out, you see just like some sweat start to bead up, and you see like at some point, like while he's shaking, his hand starts shaking a little bit, like it's taking a little bit out of him. But effectively, the wearer of this has dark vision.
Oh. Well.
How much?
All rules all setback due to darkness. 2 setback due to darkness.
Like medium range?
Out to as far as you can see.
It seems this cow is imbued with
Dark vision.
How did you know?
We were doing it together. Careful, we make a great team.
Oh yeah, that we do. So
And
yes, Kanan, this will allow you to see.
the Nighthood has cometh.
Oh shit!
It's got like this weird thing where it's stiff in the neck.
What's it do? Sorry, I missed it.
Full blown dark vision.
Full blown dark vision.
You see the leather strip I had around my eyes, and I just toss it.
I forgot about that leather strip. With those like just weird sunglasses, basically. Yeah. Like they had a slit across the eye.
I fucking just whip it. I don't need them anymore. I got my thing.
I go pick it up just in case.
It's out the side of the cart.
Oh.
No, I didn't throw it far at all.
Okay.
Well, by looking at the map that I can't read, but I bought, we are probably 2 days away.
So who's taking the knighthood?
Cannon's our stealth guy.
Cannon, yeah.
Yeah.
I will
What?
wear it proudly.
The Nighthood
yeah.
has cometh. Now play that fucking tune.
What do I see? What do I see?
It's not nighttime yet. It's
Oh.
already. It's not normal outside. Okay, so as you guys spent most of the day and then like the evening identifying things, most of the day making a spider dagger and then the evening identifying items, you guys able to piston seam tire, you pull over, do the old rub down, set up, and he wants to take watches now. And you notice as the light starts to go, it doesn't seem to get that dark anymore.
Should we change
I'll take
it
first watch. I'll take first watch.
Okay. I'll do second still.
I'll do first as well.
Capon, it's see him getting what it's like. Gets it now.
Great, isn't it, Cannon?
I don't know if they know you can see in the dark. I don't remember if that's ever been like vocalized or if you just been like, yeah, he's over there.
I don't know.
It happened with the wolf that one time. It was like, I can see him, and I just charged.
Oh yeah, no, that did happen. He's
But
over
he
there.
didn't say, like, I can see him in the dark. He kind of just yelped, I think.
That's great. I start like looking at my hands.
They are your hands.
Can you see? I'm assuming, is everyone, are we doing the shifts?
Yeah, so whoever first watch is on.
Me and Cannon, I think.
Yeah, that's right, that's right.
Because
First
Capone
thing-
took some strain, he should probably...
First thing I
first.
do is lay down on my back outside. Look at how bright the stars are.
You can see so many more stars than you could before, and like nebula, and like the cloud of the galaxy streaking across the sky.
I
Half
start
of it.
I start crying a little bit. Small sniffles.
As this cannon is laying down on the ground crying.
This is my internal monologue. Page 19. Today was a good day.
Okay, so
Cannon. Do you see anything around us?
See everything.
I see.
alright, make the roll. Make the roll.
Perception.
Do vigilance. Or is it perception? I don't know what keeping watch would be. Like,
Maybe
vigilance is the
either
right
or.
word.
Vigilance is good because you're not like actively looking for something the entire night. Like it's
Yeah,
throughout
So
the night.
where?
You're
Yeah.
just, yeah. I give you a boost die for the hell. Yeah, dude, you
I'm
see
just looking
everything.
straight up. I'm just
You
looking
see,
straight up.
you see everything.
He's
though.
just distracted by how much he can fucking see. Hey, Cannon. Did you have a bad dream the other night?
No?
Okay.
Why are you asking about my drinks?
Did I sleep weird or what?
Cap once said you were acting a little weird.
Sleep. Would have
What?
been.
Oh. He said he heard some sort of voice. I don't know. You know how he is.
My voice?
No.
You just let me sleep there?
I think I was sleeping next to you. I didn't hear
You
anything.
just let us sleep? You heard a voice that wasn't ours, and he just let us sleep there.
You know, he was getting drunk with Gibby a lot.
He just says.
Now that I think of it, he was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
Too much. I could go for an ale.
I'll drink to that.
I have to try this on. Hold on.
Okay.
I place it on his head. Look up.
Oh my god.
Also, everything around you is totally pretty clear. Like, you can see out really far.
Wow.
Alright, enough. Mine.
Doesn't match my cloak
You
anyways.
didn't cry. You don't get to keep it.
Yeah.
Alright, you guys done?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys wake them up. Second watch takes place. Cap 1, you can cover all your strain.
Yay! Oh, that's
Everybody
too much.
can. Alright, so you guys are taking watch middle of the night. Whoever wants to make check, I guess if Thül or Cap 1 is gonna make it. It'll be the darkness.
I'll leave my hood thing there just in case. If they want to use it, if someone wants to use it.
I'll make the roll if that's okay with Bell.
Yeah, do it. Oh.
Why?
Yes.
What happened? Why is it upgraded?
Fuck.
Alright.
There was something to see.
Why is it upgraded? Fuck.
Do you need to flip a point?
No.
Something stealth. Rank.
So,
Probably.
you guys are sitting and hanging out. I don't know if you guys have anything to chat about. Alright.
I'm reading my book.
You just
Looking at
keep
the
going.
book of old Imperial maps.
Okay.
Have you you know anything about spirit possession?
No.
You ever heard of anybody ever being possessed by a spirit?
I have not.
And
Okay.
as you're sitting in the awkward silence after that,
I have not. You weirdo.
I've heard of it in
Captain
stories, I
That could've
suppose,
been a
but not
bonding session.
in real. Not.
Cap, no, this is happening right in that pause. The Cap 1's sitting at the front, Bell's sitting in the I don't know, you guys both sitting right at the front bench. It can fit too, but anyways, you guys are sitting, keeping eye out.
Apparently not.
As the question of
Yeah.
have you ever heard of a spirit possession lingers in the air. I'm possessed by a spirit. And you look over and Enzo.
Oh God.
He's standing leaning against the side of the wagon. The spirit of love.
Amazing.
Holy fucking Christ!
Yeah, I think that I am terrified.
Yeah, I am also terrified.
Can I do a confidence check? Because I think this is a fear check.
I probably fell off the bench.
Amazing.
Oh my
Do I need to take any falling
Amazing.
damage?
You can if you feel like that's what's needed, but I don't think so. It's not like a full short range.
Sure, yeah.
Oh my god.
Ever since I first saw your face and saw the way you...
Do we all wake up?
I know. No, you haven't been alerted. He came right in there.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Enzo's here.
Could have been way worse. I thought we were
How
gonna
did
get attacked
you
by
get
some
here?
fucking thing.
No, I think,
Just Pepe Le Pew.
Did Enzo have his own like wagon or something?
he did have his own wagon.
Okay.
You don't see it, though. You just see another, well, not even a horse there yet. But the spirit of love, it comes to us. It grabs hold of our souls, and there's nothing we can do. We are slaves. Slaves to its spirit. Slaves to its feelings. And he just looks at you. He's right on the barrels, pal.
Fucking triumph.
Oh my god.
Dude, there was a triumph, man.
That fucking triumph, Danny. Continue.
Yeah, continue.
Continue wooing you? Step on, my friend. Are you okay? You really should be keeping a better watch. I was able to come right in.
I didn't think you'd want to have anything to do with us after the incident
Well,
caves.
you know, there was misunderstanding, of course.
Yes, there was.
Time I thought fighting for my friends who I've known a while seemed right, but then it seemed they were mistaken, and after I found the cut of what we found, I knew that you were true friends as well. I tried to speak on your behalf, but going to tell you the next day, but you all left. Right.
Can we tell if he is like
We can
bluffing?
absolutely make checks here.
I would love to know if he's trying to bullshit right now. Seems like he's trying to charm.
I feel like he's always trying to charm, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean more
MO.
specifically about him saying that
If he's
we're true
lying about
friends
it.
and
Clay's charm
Yeah.
is cool, by the way, not
and that he was gonna like
Wait, that's
try to
deception
make it.
versus vigilance.
I know. I was just thought of it because you said that earlier.
That's true. He's probably, I don't know. Is he actively charming? It seems he is. Let's be honest.
I feel like
Make
he's just in a state of constant passive charming.
he is though. But I'll make a cool check.
Oh,
It's working.
it is working.
It's working.
It is. It's totally working. I'm not worried about that.
So, after I saw that you have left in the night, I thought, how can one sit and wait while a beautiful woman scampers off into the sunset? I said to myself, Enzo, you must go to her. And her friends, because they're nice too. When he looks at Capwan on the ground, still, I assume just on the ground.
Jaw also on the ground somehow.
He's charming.
Well, you can make a cool check too if you want, Capwan. See if it's working on you.
Okay, here we go.
It is, dude.
It really is.
Easy.
So, what made you leave in the night? I know that it was a bit tense, and things. People said things. People punched things, and then lion happened. But you know, in the end, we thought maybe we talk at that.
We didn't want to be trouble.
No,
We
you
didn't
can
want
never be
anyone to
trouble.
get hurt.
Enzo's back, baby. So, yeah, how's it going?
What? Let me
Better
ask
know
you-
that you're here.
Oh.
She's fucking. She's gonna charm him back.
Okay.
Try to get after it.
He's a weak man when it comes to beautiful ladies.
guess.
I don't know. It is cool.
I
Okay.
think this is dangerous, though.
All right, make the charm.
Oh, I get to downgrade it because I have a fucking talent that I
Congenial.
forgot about. Congenial.
good. So it's one difficulty lower.
Yes, may decrease it by 1 difficulty, and I should have upgraded his charm, but I forgot to do it, so
Okay.
we'll not worry about that. But yes, I'd like to upgrade mine.
All right, I downgraded it for you.
All right,
It's also working.
it's working.
Yeah. Careful, some bugs are flying right in
You
front
better
of you.
fucking wake us up.
Yeah, they're still sleeping.
You don't want to third wheel that cop one.
He's just gonna go to bed. I don't know.
I just have a question for you, Enzo.
Of course, yes. Tell me.
Do you think maybe you and the caravan could keep secret what you know about me?
Hmm.
I'm not looking for trouble, and I've got 3 other people here whom I'd like to protect. And if this information fell into the wrong hands, it could mean tragedy for all of us, including Belle.
Ooh. Okay. The negotiation.
I think that's kind of a coercion check, a little bit, because
Coercion's
he's
like
like,
threatening.
Yeah, coercion
You know,
has
it
a
is a
threatening.
little bit
It's a little
threatening,
threatening,
isn't
actually,
it?
isn't
Because
it?
it's like it could,
It could
you
come
know,
back to
it could be,
Bell.
yeah, it could, yeah, it's a little. I
All
don't
right,
know,
I'll let
your
you
call,
check. You can do coercion, leadership, negotiation. Probably not charm.
I don't think it was ill intent though.
Yeah,
No,
you're
it
saying like
It's
Belle
just-
could be harmed.
What do you think it is, Cap One?
Sounds like
Uh,
negotiation to me.
It sounds like negotiation.
It sounds
to
like
me, too.
negotiation to me, but I'd really much rather prefer to roll coercion.
Well, how are you?
Maybe it
saying
is a threat.
How are you delivering it? Are you delivering it like a threat?
Not a threat against him, but a threat against Belle. And I
Are
know
you
that
delivering it as a threat? Yes or no?
no.
Okay, it's
Negotiation.
Well, fuck me running. Hey, it worked. I don't know why I had a
It's,
boost in there, but it's
That has
fine.
been the topic of the last night's and the day, caravan. But I did my best to discuss on your behalf, and luckily the Maedreyu do not get along well with the common folk, and we do not tend to share information openly. Among the Maedreyu, you may become known, but the whole story will be told, and they'll hear that you helped us fight an Avalton witch, take down the evil, and cause no harm to the caravan, but the blood magic as well. So, I don't think, all in all, I think I've done quite well.
I'll
Can I
put my-
shoot you a smile?
I'll put my hand on his shoulder and nod and thank you, Enzo. Hey,
Gives you a
everybody,
wink.
wake up! Enzo's here. Get out of here.
Wait, what? What?
Hello, friends.
Fastest is alarm.
He was
I
so
just
happy
shoot
about
up.
today. Today was a good day.
No.
I draw my little bone knife just to. What are you doing here?
And you see, just to get to the side of the cart, just like very casually, yeah, good morning.
You snitched.
Snitch is such a strong word.
It's
I want to try and scare Enzo.
Okay.
Is it a strong word?
This might cause some problems here.
I want to try and scare Enzo. Kind of like go around the back and like.
Make a stealth check. You're in a cart in front of him though, so like it's gonna be
very hard.
Okay, I'll do it anyway.
All right.
Fucking daunting.
Let me see what his. I'm just gonna upgrade it twice because like his vigilance. Make a stealth check.
Oh!
You just somehow, like, as Castus pulls out the knife and gets his attention, you kind of just like flip up over the side and out between the flap and the side and just plop on the ground
Like a piece of paper.
Yeah. You're just out. Okay, yeah, he doesn't seem to see you as you
And
sit
I'm
on the
gonna-
side. Enzo! Oh! Oh! Get in there.
You're losing your touch.
I like your new hat. Are you wearing it? I don't remember. The cow.
I don't remember either.
I don't know.
When he says that, I look down at the bone knife and his problem with bone magic clicks, and I like put that away, and
Blood hunting knife.
what are you doing here?
Well, after a heated discussion with Gibby and Gus, Gibby has had some, let's say, negative experience in the past with the Blood Mage. He's not quite trusting of it. He did spend quite a lot of time with Capwan, so that helped. But in the end, they do not wish to continue on. But after receiving the payment and seeing how well we can potentially do together,
You want to join us?
Enzo could tag along for a bit. We switched to some other accent there for just a minute.
They scared him.
See,
Just
you
listen
left.
for 1 second.
You left the Maya Ryu to try to join us.
Nah, one does not ever truly leave the Mayor Royu. We went
did.
very French.
Yeah.
It's okay.
We're
Now,
just
when
going
you
across
never-
Europe right now.
Never officially joined the Mayor Royu. You were just traveling with us. But no, I am still a part of it, and I just thought potentially it is time to join a new traveling group. One with something easier on the eyes.
Thank you, Enzo.
Oh
I
god.
just am looking at the
feels so-
entire group like,
he
what
feels
the
so cute in his stealth armor.
I do.
Bell shoots Cannon a dirty look.
Who, Bell?
Upset.
Yeah.
I sent him a Batman look.
What the fuck? Well, we as we have an intense initiation process, right, guys?
Okay, make a deception check.
I'm loving where this is going.
If this passes, it's gonna be interesting. Hold on, I need to check out. It's deception versus cool, or
Yes, I think so. Cool's kind of like the defensive social
okay,
one for
deception
most
versus
things.
vigilance.
That's like if you're.
That's what the sheet says. I have the table.
I know,
out.
but like that's like if you're trying to hide something. I think. It's
I
up
think
to you.
deception includes lying.
Okay.
And there's not. I don't. Okay,
Yeah,
as a
yeah,
group,
yeah,
we
I
can
got
make a
you, I got you.
decision. I don't think there's a.
No, I got you.
initiation
Being
process.
cool
Yeah.
doesn't. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yep.
Oh! One
I will have-
success. Great
But of
success.
course, I would not wish to join a group without the proper.
Okay.
How you say ritual? Ritual?
I look at the rest. I look at the rest of the group for any sort of like for nods of approval, or
Even.
To see serious Batman. There.
I take that as a continue.
Bell, what's Bell
Nobody's
saying?
speaking up.
Very confused.
Yeah, I look
yes.
at Belle for approval because
I don't say anything, but
She's intense right now.
what does her face look like?
And it is the middle of the night, and Enzo, you caught me on a good day.
As written in the diary.
Our initiation process. Yes, that's what
Yes.
we were talking about.
Of course, yes, of course.
Mm-hmm. You have cometh to.
You must get a kiss from Piston.
is the first step. And if you can,
This episode is just
Batman
evolved.
goes, "You must get a kiss from me." It was also his favorite thing in the entire world.
it's the first step. And once that is completed, we will give you task number 2. There are 7.
What?
Bell,
What
we
does,
all went through the process.
All right.
Don't you remember?
Okay, I'm gonna put a stop to this. I think. This isn't real.
We are not real.
This is a dream.
What is happening?
Use Fear the Shadows. Use Fear the Shadows. Use them.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
We are not real.
He turns into bats and flies away.
Never to return again.
Danny just
Damn, that would be
re-rolls
so
Enzo.
badass if I
You
did
just roll
that.
another character and just like, whoa. It wasn't real.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Alright, back on task.
You guys get a name for one session.
I tell
Alright, you guys can do contested checks here.
Enzo that he doesn't have to do that.
Alright, make a deception versus, I'm gonna make this one up, negotiation. So, Castus, what's your negotiation?
I was just looking, like, I don't.
Oh, you're looking for full blanket approval?
I was just gonna go until somebody cut me off.
Okay.
I cut you off at 7. That's where I draw the line.
Okay, so is that
He's
what
right.
you say? There's not
It's
time.
3 times.
Yeah, I cut you off at 7.
Okay, you're right. There's only 4.
Out of character, that still seemed high, but I
mean,
What does in character do?
just like roll my eyes.
okay, I'll
That's
take
it.
that.
Yeah.
That's a win. That's a win.
That's a yes.
Yes.
I also that we're not real.
Are you up for that, Enzo?
Well, enough. There was an
We need to see that you are dedicated.
Must be initiated. I had to join the milieu, and apparently I think it's a horse.
Yes,
No.
you must.
It must kiss you.
Take a quick break before this initiation starts.
Okay, this is
Be right back.
this is a good, completely derailed. Like the train can't even find the tracks.
Train's not looking for the tracks, baby.
I need to fucking decompress.
All right, I don't know. I think we're okay.
Yeah,
Where did we
back.
leave off? What was happening?
The horse must kiss you, Enzo,
Just right
and it
back.
cannot wait.
The horse was asleep.
We're.
Well,
Do you have any issues with this first task?
Other than it being quite strange.
And there are two stipulations to this. First,
There's 4 tasks. First task, 2 stipulations.
1A.
Yeah,
1A is you must not touch the horse. And Cannon, tell him what 1B is.
Did not use your hands.
That was implied with 1A.
Forget
But-
Cannon is our one.
It's only just one, guys. Come on.
Okay. The reason that is 2 rules is because of
I think I can follow these 2 rules in one go. Yeah.
Cannon was able to break it.
He was able to not
Yes.
touch the horse and use his hands.
He was able to touch the horse with. He was able to not touch the horse with his hands.
So I must not touch the horse with my hands.
You cannot touch the horse, and you cannot use your hands.
Do not touch the horse.
And you cannot use your hands.
Okay.
Are you even listening, Enzo?
Fuck me.
All right. I suppose if this must happen right now, I can wake up the horse. If I don't know, with not my hands.
You cannot use your hands, and you cannot touch the horse.
Okay.
Name of this episode is No Hands. Just throwing that out there.
I think the stream's still on pause.
You cannot touch the horse and you cannot use your hands. This is a great title.
What do you mean it's on pause?
I don't know. The map is up.
I thought I transitioned.
That'll forever be lost, but it's okay.
I mean, the volume was there.
Oh,
Oh, this is good.
It's a podcast.
Not doing anything. It's quiet.
The whole stream quiet.
Yeah, at least for me. Maybe I'm like fucked up or
No,
frozen
mine
or
is
something.
fucked
But
up too. I don't know.
there it is.
oh, there it goes.
Maybe it's just lagging. I don't know.
I know. Is the whole VOD dead or is it just temporary?
Oh, it was just like super.
Oh,
behind
it's
or
way
something.
behind. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're good.
that's
Okay.
weird.
Whoops. Okay, back on track.
All right. Go ahead.
Okay. He clicks.
What did he learn that?
Hey! Watch your hands, Enzo.
He's not even close. He's like 5 feet away.
I just walk
Waking
over.
up a horse in the middle of the night doesn't seem hard, so the horse wakes up.
The kick.
He cannot touch the horse.
You know, he didn't touch it. He's like 5 feet away and he just clicks and has Piston's attention.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. Horse.
And at this moment, I lean into Cap and I go, think of number 2. Looks like he'll do anything.
Yeah, hello, horse. This lovely evening we are having.
Her name's Piston.
Oh, Piston, what a wonderful name. Did I do a charm roll against a horse? I don't think. I don't think.
It's gonna be daunting for sure.
Yeah, this. All right. You having a nice evening. I would appreciate just. The horse kind of gets up and is looking at him. All right. Yeah. Just come here. Would you like perhaps just a smoke kiss? Piston's like has his attention and walks close to maybe like 2 or 3 feet away. Come on, horse. I apparently have to get a kiss from you, horse. Cannot be with the most beautiful woman I have ever seen. He says, absolutely directing that towards Belle. And the horse, I mean, it's pissed and it's just standing there. Also, we have to figure out now, does the horse sleep in the skull thing, or is that one of the things you take off?
We take that off.
No.
Canon has the horse take.
Canon is the
I vote that we take it off.
Well,
There's no voting. That is my horse.
You have to kiss the horse.
I lean over to Castus. I whisper, I don't know about number 2, but I've definitely got number 4.
I'll take it.
Apparently, my friends, the horse seems to be a bit shy when around such an impressive man. He looks back at you guys. It's just a horse standing next to him now.
Maybe you should take off some of your clothes.
I'm
This is
sure
the
by
best
now
version.
you can tell this is all made up. Oh my god.
Are you trying to convince him of that?
I don't say that.
You should totally say that.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So is that-
maybe I do say this. Maybe you should try some oats.
Some,
No.
oh.
Don't touch
Okay.
them, and you can't use your hands.
You can't touch him, but you can touch the oats, but you can't use your hands.
Ah. I see. Enzo, don't remember.
Oh, we
I
sold
gave
all the
him.
oats.
We did.
Okay. And
have
so,
turkey. You guys keep telling me not to feed the horse.
Yeah, dude, give him
It's
the
horse
jerky.
jerky, man.
all right.
It's not.
I think
You don't know that.
I think
true.
me and the horse are starting to understand each other.
Get to kissing.
And the horse walks up and he's just making eye contact with you, Castus, and the horse comes up and starts like licking his cheek. Now see my friends.
And with a slow clap.
The horse knows exactly what a man means. You can see a specimen from a mile away.
He's just standing there talking shit.
Dude, he's always turned on, man. He's like, there's not an off switch on this guy.
Oh my
It's
You
like
have done a great job with number 1. We can all agree to this.
Now you must fashion something out of these leather straps.
Jesus.
I love it. That's
And
number 2.
you can't use your hands.
Oh yeah, totally.
You can
can't use
use
your
your hands, but you cannot touch the leather strips.
Well, that
JK,
is,
JK.
My face
I
is
like
starting
the
to
idea
hurt,
of Canada
guys.
just continually. He's just like always got the extra bit of the
There's
idea.
a social talent called like lingering or something that is perfect for your Batman.
I hope Batman turns into.
No, it's called looming. That's what it is. Anyways.
Must make something. Anything, just anything at all.
Something involving these bones.
What?
And
So-
I hand him.
So both the leather strap and the bones.
Yes.
Oh, I hand them here.
I hand him a head of an Ableton. And I go,
I had.
Ableton head.
Do you have any Hamilton head?
Fucking Borat, dude. Hamilton head. Very nice.
Cass is just mocking his accent. Hamilton head, yes, very nice.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, my glasses are falling apart. I've been laughing so hard.
Perhaps you have something very small, trinkets, small bone. Just a tiny bone, anything will do. Not quite a full skull.
I'll give him a couple bones out of the bird bag.
Oh, I just require.
Dude, that sounds
I
incredibly
just
sexual.
I just require one small bone, man. That is all. Thank you, my friends. Come on.
Let's give her a couple bones out of the bird bag. What a saying!
I'm using story point.
Wow.
Work. Dude, he's gonna nail this. Got to. My dear, can I have just a bit of assistance? He looks at you, Belle, and like holds out his hand for your hand, basically.
Okay, I'll walk over to him.
Adding a boost die for Belle's assistance. Right. You said, my friend, the rules have not been broken. Gonna beat it. Yes!
That
The boost coming in hot. Holy fuck. Jesus, what is this session?
Yeah, dude.
He fashions you a small leather bracelet with a little bone clasp on it that like holds together, and he ties it around your wrist.
I walk up to them, snatch it from them.
It's tied up. There's gonna be PvP between Belle and Janet. Now this is for you, my dear. Now
This is for Piston.
I don't think so. I don't think you want to do that.
Well, you know from all the tasks include Piston.
It's okay.
I think I'm gonna keep this.
Task 2, failure.
I disagree. Rousing success.
That's okay. It's a best of 4, Cannon. We know that.
Best of 4.
It's
not-
that is
it's
also
not a
something
unanimous
exactly
fail.
this group would do. It's
Not a
a best of
unanimous
4.
failure.
We can draw.
We all draw. That's how we all are here. We all couldn't make it. We all failed 2 of them. Oh well, nope. That's the secret of the end. Oh well, no one's ever done all 4.
No one's ever done any of them.
Yeah, that too.
Well, Belle's statement is then correct. No one has done all 4.
I mean, no one has done all 4.
I have.
So I'm keeping the bracelet, and gonna be hard to get it off.
not because of the knot, but because of the raging woman.
Belle, would you like to tell Enzo here what task 3 is?
I just slowly turn my head and look at Cassis like, are you serious right now?
If Enzo is to join our group, Belle, he must do all the tasks.
I start rummaging through my backpack, like audibly, and I take out the like nicest looking arrow I have, maybe like cute feathers on the back or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I like just put it up, like I just show it to Enzo.
No, Cannon, I love your arrow.
Must
Well
find
kept.
it. This is Piston's favorite arrow.
I believe that he believes that. Do you believe that that's Piston's favorite arrow?
I do believe it. The color of the feathers are like the same colors as her fur.
Gray. Yep.
Must find this. And I take my reflex bow and I just aim it. 45-degree angle. And max distance, max pull, and I launch it. Launched.
It's gone. No.
And you cannot use your hands.
Oh, your feet. You cannot touch the arrow.
All right, then. What is the fourth task?
That one.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Enzo.
Well, I can see if I can do 2 at once, and
Nobody's ever done 2 at once.
Enzo, if you do both at once, sir, gosh.
Wow, that would really put you.
Maybe he'll be the first.
Yeah.
Bell's into it now.
So I will pull out a flask of purple goo,
Yes.
and I will say
That's the fourth tab.
the fourth task
What
is
did I say this did?
the fourth task is going on a spirit quest.
Oh
He's gonna go
yes.
die in the fucking wilderness.
Oh,
He's
no.
gonna find that arrow.
Go find
Okay.
the arrow, and then you can go on your spirit quest. You will break.
He said he wanted to do 2 at once, Cap One. Why
Did you hand it to him?
No, because I need to administer the dosage. Because if he drinks all of this, he's fucked.
Yeah, he dies.
Yeah,
Okay.
because last time one of us tried it, it was just a taste, and
Yes.
Someone did roll for like all night.
yeah, somebody
I
was
did.
tripping all night.
That was me. My mouth went numb, and I saw spiders.
You guys
And-
microdosed together.
Yeah, we microdosed
You
together.
guys were microdosed.
That was our bonding moment.
Oh, that's right.
He just freaked out with spiders.
All I remember is spiders. I'm sorry.
I got the puppies.
Oh yeah. Enzo, tough guy. You said you want to do 2 at once, and on with it.
Well, as long as this is not any kind of poison, and what is it? What is this quest, and what may I not use for this one?
Oh,
Oh, you're gonna be using a lot.
oh yeah, you're gonna have to use everything in your power. It's a vision
Task
quest.
3 is the creative one of the bunch. Task 4 is the willpower one.
The creative one was not making something; it is finding an arrow.
Everyone can make something with bones. That's. I mean, not you, but because you did fail.
I think that is yet to be seen whether or not I have failed.
I just like to say it's a best of 4, and you're taking on 2 at once. It's a tough one, yeah.
This is gonna be a one shot. That is just Enzo's spirit quest. We're like a one-on-one session. Someone has to be Enzo.
No,
in the
we can do
wilderness.
everybody's Enzo. Everybody's Enzo.
Oh my god.
Next session, Enzo's spirit quest. Everybody's Enzo. And you must have a best of 4 tiebreaker every time. Every decision is the best of 4.
I'm glad you shot that arrow cannon because I was a second away from taking it out of your hand and throwing it, and I forgot. For a second, I thought you had I forgot you had a bow.
Are you saying this is not a standard task? You've not done this before?
No.
Castus, what are you saying?
I'm saying
Also
find
just
the arrow nuts of how the arrow.
do
Anyways, 3 and 4, go.
do a quick deception check. I think he's probably gonna play ball, but I want to know if he knows that this is bullshit.
I give Cassis like the dude look.
Deceive.
Should I roll?
Yeah. Okay, he goes, I see. Of course, you would forget that your friend you've been traveling with has a bow.
Happens to the best of us.
Aha, I see. So I must go. I must find this arrow and drink this bottle.
Oh, not the
Those
whole
people
thing.
with bows are. Oh, yeah, drink that
Not the
bottle,
bottle.
please.
I'll put.
You said I must drink the bottle. I don't.
Oh, we did.
Castis.
Okay, fine. Half of
What
the
is
bottle.
what is in the bottle? Is
Okay.
it bad?
It's great.
It's a.
Cannon, it's great.
with my
You have
mask.
to take a sip from the bottle.
Have you ever eaten?
Where are the drugs taking you?
Have you ever eaten a bad mushroom before, Enzo?
No.
Enzo, if you want,
I am a fantastic cook.
I'll take a drink just to get you to do it, to show you that it's not poison.
I would love to have a drink with you. And I assume you'll have to accompany me on the
No,
journey
I've
to make
already
sure I do
found
not...
my arrow.
No, but I need to make sure I do not cheat, no? He's gonna try and
Cassius,
charm you
Cassius.
along. He's trying to charm you.
Show him your arrow.
What's your cool? What's your cool?
3 green.
He's gonna try and charm you to come with him.
Wait.
Are you resistant to something? Oh, you do have something like...
No.
No? Okay. No, it didn't work. Okay.
Wait,
Those are hot. Those are a lot of dice.
that's not the right pool, I don't think.
Oh, I had something in the GM pool. Hot dice, hot dice.
He had fucking hot dice.
Those are his charm, dude. He's got the charm. Surely, Castis, if I am to go on this and be out of sight, I mean the referee to come and make sure that I follow all the rules, and I would not wish to join this illustrious group with any type of question of the legitimacy.
Okay.
So let's have a sip and we go find an arrow, no?
Don't drink it all, just a small sip. It's very
Um,
potent stuff. Okay, I made it
You know
myself.
what? I'll feed it to you guys.
Look,
I love
Enzo,
the quality of Cannon's ideas.
I will do this with you, Enzo. Because I don't like you. But I could.
Okay, I can deal with
Yes.
that.
You violated an important rule.
I did not use my hands to touch the horse.
I'm not talking. I'm not talking about your hands, wherever they.
I did not use the hands, okay?
You ratted out Cap 1, a man who fought alongside you in battle.
That was not a rat out, it was
Hear
information.
me out, Enzo.
Yes.
I'm going on your spirit journey with you.
Okay.
If you were to join us, we are a group, and
We?
if we go into battle again, we must be able to trust who is to our left and our right. So you need to show you're trustworthy.
That we are not only going to do battle together and fought demon woman bird thingy, and then decapitated the head of evil itself.
And then you ratted Cap 1 out.
I did not rat out. You seem like an army man, no?
Yes.
So if you were in the army and you saw something that could potentially endanger the unit, and even if you did not think it would happen, would you have alerted your superior?
I would.
Just to say, hey, you guys.
Hey, you guys!
These guys.
Hey,
Dude, that's how everybody in Corin talks.
hey, you guys.
Hey, they talk like they're from fucking.
I think
Philly.
there is, a big pit over there. I don't think we will cross it, but let's just be aware that if we do something crazy, that we could fall into it. I did not think you was a hostile force, just merely something, a sharp knife on the ground that could be stepped on.
I don't know what you're talking about anymore.
Hey, you guys.
we were talking about something I felt that was very important to our group dynamic. And then you were talking about a knife on the floor.
He was trying to intimidate your accent. I don't know if you picked. He was trying to fake the Corin
My
accent.
accent? You're the one who said use guys.
I know that's what Enzo was doing.
Okay.
He's trying to make fun of horns.
Because you did his accent, so later he was
Okay.
like, "Hey, you guys."
I love it. I fucking love it.
Okay. Well,
It didn't read, but I wanted to explain.
Okay.
Like it was small but important.
Okay, Enzo. Here's a stipulation. There's one arrow. I've already got my arrow. Obviously, I'm in the group.
Of course, yes.
And we're both going to be looking for that arrow, and
My friend, you will only need to watch me look.
if I get it to it before you do,
Hmm.
you must turn around and walk back to the Maya Ryu.
But would it
Let's-
not still pass? I am taking the other spirit quest at the same time.
Well, you, sir, have forgotten 3A,
That 3
which
A's.
reads
Okay.
one arrow. Only one arrow may be used.
Only one arrow may be used.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
And 3B is cannon.
No talking the whole time.
Jesus
Correct.
Christ.
Oh. It's gonna be weird.
Bottoms up, Enzo.
And I was like, we are encouraged to only have a small sip.
I'm feeding you guys. I take the bottle.
I use showboat.
This cast is gonna drink.
No, I take the bottle. I took it.
Oh,
Okay, that has.
You swiped it out of Kaplan's hands?
Yeah,
That sounds right.
I
Yeah,
did.
Kaplan's just like, what? What the fuck?
And I pop the cork,
Yeah.
and I like kind of like do one of those things, like a fucking like alcohol
Mhm.
swab,
Yeah.
and I just touch him on the lips with it.
Enzo or Castus?
Both of them.
That my
They have-
friend.
That's a
So
good.
they-
That's a good amount. That'll do him.
showboat.
Okay, I don't know what does there roll right now.
Well, before we did resilience rolls,
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember the difficulties, so we're gonna. Was it hard?
I want to say it was hard.
Pretty sure. it's hard.
Wait. We have this written down somewhere.
Is it in the whatever this is? Also, can you read me the effects of what
Yeah,
it does?
give me a second.
Squeak has it.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Midnight Mystery Goo, made from Knight's Tear, makes mouth numb and people sleepy and mildly hallucinogenic, aka lean.
Okay. Do your resilience check if you want to show vote. I don't know what that takes.
You ready?
Yep. You upgrade it? What's the showboat?
On
do?
success,
Oh, okay.
you got to triumph. On failure, you got to despair. I
Okay.
took my strain.
Okay. So there you go. Um. Okay.
Oh, Enzo, no, he's gonna be tripping nuts.
All right. So I think you're probably feeling pretty good. The sleepiness and tiredness and like delusionness probably won't go in, but I think the mild hallucinogenic property still translates. But the advantage in Triumph is they're totally chill and good hallucinations.
No spiders.
Enzo, on the other hand, will have quite a trip tonight. Like you're like on a nice ride for the evening.
All right. Good night, guys. I go back to sleep.
And then I just go, all right, Enzo. Let's get that arrow.
Interesting flavor and tingles a little bit on the touch. All right.
You don't you? It tastes like Bengay smells.
Yes.
I totally forgot about that.
One of the best descriptions.
Jesus Christ, dude! This session.
And I go looking for I run looking for the arrow.
You're just gonna charge?
I mean, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you go in that direction, and I think Enzo probably, yeah, chasing him. Make a knowledge. What is this check?
Warfare?
Survival to track? Yeah,
works.
make a track survival check.
Okay, you ready?
Do you have your light with you?
No. Yes. Yeah, it's in my thing.
Okay, so one dark or that. Yeah, go for it. Alright, you're pretty sure you know which direction it went.
That's the way I'm running.
Yeah, he's chasing you.
And I'm going, come on, Endo, come on, Endo.
Yes, of course. Well, he's doing a quick one for a big guy. It's very quick off the start line.
I'm gonna give him a couple minutes, and then I'm going to go as well to supervise.
The two people on drugs run off into the night in the wilderness that has already shown.
I should go because
I think we
in the dark.
probably should all
Who's
go to
gonna
make
watch
sure that
Piston?
Castus doesn't kill Enzo. That's why I'm gonna go.
We don't all
Yeah.
need to go,
So,
guys.
what is everyone doing? We'll say this as you guys see Castus and Enzo take off into the night. What's the squad doing?
I'm worried that Castus is gonna try to kill Enzo.
I'm going to assure Bell that I've got this. It will be okay. Somebody needs to stay and watch camp and Piston.
I go up to Cap One. As a friend, the fellow soldier to the Nighthood. I give him my dark vision.
Alright, so you don after Cannon doffs. He dons.
I'm so dramatic with it. I'm on one knee, like holding it.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll wear it.
Everything looks the same.
It does.
Yeah.
All
You're
right,
just standing there.
I'll be back, and I'll. I fucking.
And this little thing with the. Oh, okay, so Valor, what are you doing? Are you going with Cap One? Are you convinced to stay?
Well, he's trying to talk me out of it, but I'm going.
Okay. So, Castus, as you're going through. Also, Cannon, which way did you shoot this? Just off to the side or down the road? Like into the bush?
Can I roll a d4 for direction?
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I love it.
One is north,
Yep.
and then it goes from there.
Alright, so 2 and 4. Alright, so you just shoot it south of the road into the bush.
So like, yeah.
It's into the there's tall grass, there's all kinds of shit around here. Alright, so you're out, Castus, you're just barreling through like knee-high grass, around some different thorn bushes. You've got nice armor, it's going pretty quick, and you hear, Castus, hold on there! Yeah, there's a lot going on. What?
Lost the task. Failure.
He was.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, he's talking though. He's starting to. Things are getting a little hazy.
I just give him a look, remembering 3A or B.
You,
I don't remember which one.
When did you grow your hair out so long?
Looks so pretty, doesn't he?
This grass is quite thick. It's kind of like gone a distance that seems about the distance of an arrow shot, and I mean you don't see it immediately. And he gets up and he's kind of like lifting up branches and trees and like looking at the branches. You see him doing this and like just kind of kicking the grass around to death. This well, it could be anywhere. Yes, this So what do you think of Belle? She's quite beautiful, no? Do you think she could be potentially liking someone like Enzo? He's just gonna keep talking. You guys made these dumb fucking rules.
Sorry.
We'll,
Could have been to Sutton by now.
I must find the arrow to win her heart and join you. He is quite something. Fierce in battle, gentle in eye, but aggressive in nature. She's a mystery I wish to solve tonight. Not tonight, but in the future. Tonight I must find the arrow and join the Nighthoods. He starts digging in a bush.
I just walk back to the camp. Disappointed.
Oh, God.
Head down.
I mean, like, you're feeling a little round around the edges, and
Yeah.
so as you guys are walking after the way they left, you guys see Castus just turning, like he's walking towards you guys. Enzo nowhere in sight.
I'm keeping I would want to keep myself out of sight.
Are you gonna do stealth?
I would be trying to keep my distance, at least far enough away so that his light can't reach.
Okay, that's just medium range.
Do I get a boost for anything?
No. So he's gonna make. What's your stealth? I know. What's your vigilance, Castus?
2 boosts, 2 green, 1 yellow.
All right.
Probably with some setback as a.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give 2 boosts. Yours. Now make a stealth check, Cap 1.
This isn't going to go well.
He does not seem to see you.
Just keep walking.
Well, what are you doing?
I guess I'm seeing Castus coming back down, and I'm getting visibly upset.
Are you gonna go confront him?
Did
Are you trying to
just
hide
leave
from
me?
him? Okay.
No, I'm not trying to hide. Not sure why I'd be trying to hide.
Yeah, no, go
I
for it.
confront him and I ask, where is Enzo?
He's that way. He's a weird man.
We knew that.
I'm in over my head. This whole thing really just kind of blew up in my face, I think.
He's on the fucking ground picking leaves off a flower.
Walk past me as he's saying that. He's just like,
He's like pulling petals off a flower.
You can
Just looking
go.
cross-legged.
You can go. I mean, he's in, I guess. He has to be. I don't know.
That's the perfect outcome. Cass is being really disappointed.
He's in. I don't know.
Do I hear them talking?
I don't know.
I'm going back to sleep.
Maybe.
I am a little tired.
Make a perception check. Cap 1 to see if you can hear. I don't feel like Castus is talking very loud to have this conversation.
It's like a walk, like slow walking.
Yeah, you're able to pick up.
I'm gonna continue on sneaking and go to Enzo.
Alright, so you guys find Enzo laying on the ground. He's just looking, he's like laying on the ground with his head turned, looking at the bottom of a tree. And
I'll just sit down next to him.
I'm gonna say 15 or higher. He accidentally found it. He didn't find it. He's just
licking the bark,
He's laying on the ground looking at the tree.
holding a stick that he thought was an arrow.
He's really distraught. The drugs, he's taking a bad trip, and he's having one of those, you kind of come up slowly, and you can hear him talking to himself. Oh, Enzo, you've done it this time, no. never find the arrow, and she will never accept you into her group. We failed. We left our home. He's like really sad boy right now. He's like full on like, nobody understands me, like that kind of sad boy.
I'm gonna sit down next to him.
Oh, Capuan, what is you're all not good.
Oh yeah, I know. This is meant to help you
I could
learn
not
something
find
about
it.
yourself.
Could not find the arrow.
Well, it's best out of 4, so don't
You
worry
think-
about the arrow now. Just worry about yourself and that tree trunk there.
Well, there's so much man can do when in the wilderness looking for an arrow, and I have checked 7 bushes.
And you're just gonna give up on 7?
Ah, Capuan, the 8th bush. I cannot find it.
Well, maybe it's not in a bush. Maybe
And I
it's in
cannot
a
use
tree.
my hands. I cannot use my hands for this task.
I'm gonna cradle his head and put it in my lap and pat his head.
He's having a lot of a moment. You can visibly just see the moment that's happening.
I'm just like, shh.
He's just staring off. I don't know if you and Belle. He's kind of in his own place right now in a haze. Kind of actually is kind of nodding off because it was a night kind of drug. So he passes out, head and lap.
I will just sit with him until he wakes up.
I think Belle's there now too.
I'll let Belle do her thing if she wants to step in and take care of Enzo. But I'm gonna stay with him until the morning.
Yeah,
sure
I
he's
think
okay.
I'll just sit there. Sure he's okay.
Don't say
I'll
do
just
her
leave him.
thing to somebody we just drugged.
Leave him.
Hold on, that is not at all what I meant.
Then he came up with the skizzle and the missile.
Fuck.
The savannah, you get them with the drugs and the trees.
This is
and the
peak
grass.
session.
Okay. Alright, so you guys wait. Castus mopily returns cannon. Did you go to sleep?
Oh, I'm knocked out.
You come back, cannon's just out. Are you just going to bed?
I'm just mumbling like, why does he have to come back? And I just sit down, like go back to go lay down, and just like, oh, there's not room for 5 in this cart.
Enzo has a wagon that we don't see.
Yeah, I don't see it, and I go to sleep.
Okay. So it's the night kind of sits and lingers, the stillness in this small clearing. Enzo's head on Capuan's lap, passed out, just like not comfortably, like very much like he will come to at some point. You guys sit as the quiet and the darkness of the savannah starts to go, and who are awake?
I'm awake.
I thought you said you were out.
My sleep cycle's off now.
So are you awake when Cassus gets back?
No.
Okay. He says I'm awake in his sleep and then just rolls over.
Yeah, we both got woken up in the middle of the night, so we were in this like weird
Yeah.
headspace.
You can't use your hand to touch the horse. Alright,
Can't touch the horse. Cannot use your hands.
can I get
And
tap
you
on his bell?
especially can't use your hands to touch the horse.
Make vigilance checks for me.
Who?
Bell and Capwan. So as you guys are sitting in the still night, waiting for Enzo to come to, here is like, first you think it's just a thing of the wind. Then it starts to come off when she gets in the grass, and then it starts to have a pattern. And then it sounds like flapping wings.
Oh, jeez.
And as you look up, you guys see the outlines of something flying above you. And it's probably 300 or 400 feet up into the air. But it flying by, and then it come down, and you see 4 of them. 4 of these shapes come and they bank, and they do one big swooping circle around you, and then they head back off to the kind of south. But they lingered enough to where you guys knew that were spotted. They were bigger than Appleton. You're muted, Squeak.
Oh, Bell.
Bell and Cap1 saw that, yeah.
That was the things we heard about.
The chimeras?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.